We're back in the best part of this loft for me. We're in the kitchen with Chef Pumla Brooke Tomei. And I said, Mr. Tomei is watching, so I must let everybody know that this woman is taken. She's not single out here. See, Mr. Tomei, you can thank me
No,
later.
she's not.
How are you, Chef Pumla?
I'm good, and you're looking fabulous.
Thank you. You said I look like a vixen, darling.
Yes, you do.
Oh, very, very nice. Well, it's time for us to get into our recipe for today. We're making something very, very different, but we all know that fruit mince pies are a very popular choice for the festive season. I personally love them so much. So in keeping with the traditional Easter flavors, our savory mince tartlets are a great departure from the sweet version. Now, these are the perfect appetizers to keep the hungry hordes satisfied while the big roast is being prepared. And when it comes to my house, y'all know you're a hungry horde, huh? But it's so good to have you in the kitchen. Chef, what are we making today and what are our ingredients?
So the ingredients we have here, we already have...
tartlets?
Yeah,
nice.
the casings.
Okay, beautiful.
Which we made earlier on.
Nice.
So what we're going to do now is the filling, the savory mince filling. So what we're doing really, we're flipping the script, you know, on your usual.
I love flipping the script. Change things up every now and then.
Savory with those spices.
All right.
So you want to have a pan preheated,
yes,
so that mince, when it hits the pan, it starts searing,
yes,
you know, to build flavor. So we're going to put a little bit of oil.
There we go. If you'd like the recipe for our savory mince pies, all you have to do is SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. We will gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this alternative to the sweet version. And this is our savory mince pie. You're using lean beef mince, but you can also use lamb or even ostrich mince in this situation, right?
Woolies offer a wide range of mince.
I love that.
So the lamb will work very well as well with those spice profiles.
Ooh, a little bit richer as lamb tends to be, but it's okay.
So we have spices here.
Yes, what are
So
those?
what we have here is a bit of cayenne for some kick.
Oh, yes.
We've got cinnamon, coriander, and some cumin.
Oh, wonderful.
We want all those spices in.
Yes.
You can put maybe that on the side for me.
Sure.
So you stir the mince, making sure that you coat every strand of that mince. You can also play around with free-range mince if you want.
Okay.
Woolies also offers that. So to that, Leigh-Anne, we're going to add the onion and the garlic.
Alrighty. Ooh, me and garlic.
Yes.
Me and garlic are very good friends. But here's the thing with garlic. You must make sure that whoever you're having dinner with is having garlic as well. All right.
Oh, true.
Mr. Tomei, do you eat garlic together?
We all eat garlic in that house, trust
me. I'm very happy about that.
Okay, so to that, we're going to add our fluid. So for the liquid, I prefer the beef stock.
Stock, yes.
But you can use water.
Okay.
So we're going to let's put half of that.
Okay.
So you want to simmer this mixture. Maybe this can go to the side.
Wonderful stuff. I'm just your packer over here.
Our curry powder, how can you forget that?
Oh, we must never.
That goes in as well.
Yes, that's what's going to give it that beautiful savory taste.
That vibrant color as well.
Yeah. That's what I love about cooking as opposed to baking. You can be a itiki here, a itiki there. There's no real science to it.
Yeah,
hey?
it's really forgiving.
Yeah.
So what you'll do, you will simmer that mixture.
Reduce it down?
Yes, reduce it down to half until it becomes nice and thick. And then season it.
Ooh.
And now, can you please bring the caramelized onion chutney?
Oh, let's talk about this for a second.
Let's
talk about this. Life is too short to caramelize your own onions, okay? Woolies has got this delicious caramelized onion chutney that is going to sweeten up our dish for us,
yes,
right?
So it's not only going to sweeten, it does a whole lot more.
Oh, tell us.
Because we don't want our mixture to be too runny.
No.
So I think we should add a little bit more.
Chef, add. Do not be shy.
So because we don't want our mixture to be too runny, so in the end, once that mixture has reduced, the chutney is going to bind it nicely and give it that nice and sticky, you know, texture.
Yeah.
While balancing the savory flavors. So once that is done, now we move over to this. We leave it to cool slightly.
Yes,
before
we're
we
done with that one now. We're here now.
So using 2 teaspoons here, we dollop.
I got to tell you, I love mince. Mince was one of the very first things that I learned to cook. I make a pretty mean mince, but this...
I'm just happy to know that you actually cook. Because, I mean, life can be really busy.
You and I need to have a conversation. Sit down sometime. I will tell you about all the 2 dishes I can make.
Maybe you can bring the yogurt over. So what we have there is the Woolies plain yogurt mixed with a coriander, just to give a bit of freshness.
Yeah.
Okay. And
While you're finishing that, the key word for our delicious savoury mince pies is eat to 33650. We'll gladly send you the ingredients list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making these yummy appetizers, these hors d'oeuvres yourself, basically to keep the hungry hordes at bay while the main meal is being prepared. Palesa, what do you think of these, my darling? I'm going to taste one on your behalf too.